Ben, we want to thank you so much for taking time with our kids, and you truly love and care about our kids and the staff. You find ways to keep them motivated and keep them going. You take care of your staff, and we really appreciate that. Thank you.
The thing that I appreciate most about Mr. Perez is the family atmosphere that he provides for us. He has an open door policy where we're free to come in and express ideas or concerns, and he's always very supportive and encouraging to us, and we're just so blessed to have him as a principal.
What I like about Mr. Perez is that he is honest, and he gives money to the school. That way we can get things like the iPads and the computers, and the other thing that I like about him, that he worries about us. That's why I think he's a good principal.
I think Mr. Perez is a wonderful principal. My definition of a good principal is someone, when the teachers decide what's best for the school, then that principal lets those teachers fly, and what the support that they supply is finding the funding to make that happen. And Mr. Perez does a great job with funding for Taylor Ray.
He makes a good principal because he always helps us to achieve our goals.
I appreciate the way that Mr. Perez always takes ownership of the children. He cares about them here and at home, and he can always sense if something's wrong. And because we are a whole educational process, it's important to care about the kids at home and here. It makes them better students, and I appreciate that about Mr. Perez.
I just love coming to work here, and a huge reason is because of Ben. Ben just makes, oh, I'm gonna cry. Ben just makes this such a warm place to come to, and we know that not only are our kids cared for, but we're cared for, and when you know that somebody truly cares, you're willing to work 110%. Thanks, Ben.
He makes us do a lot of stuff, do our homework, make sure we have it. If we don't, we have like tutorials to help us, and he's really good with that. And he makes us practice every day, and he's a good one. He's a good principal.
Well, I started my teaching career here at Taylor Ray, and he was the assistant principal, and he was really kind to me my first year. So I had a lot of kids. And so he helped me kind of grow as a teacher. And what I really appreciate about him is that he talks about his family, and he includes us kind of in that. And he's very willing for us to talk about our good news, and he always shares that with us. So it's a very positive atmosphere in our school. And I've always appreciated that about Mr. Perez.
He raises a lot of money for school, for fun things we can do. He's nice too, and he tells us about the announcements sometimes. He's nice and helps the teachers sometimes.
I believe the thing that makes Ben such an outstanding principal is that you can really feel and see how much he cares for people. The staff, the students, he always asks about your family, and he actually really encourages you to care for each other. So I think that's one of the reasons that Taylor Ray is such a successful campus. So thank you, Mr. Perez.
Mr. Perez has an extremely upbeat personality. He just radiates enthusiasm throughout the building. It's just contagious. He wants each and every one of us to do our best every day.
I really appreciate the fact that Mr. Perez has always included us lunch ladies in the Taylor Ray family. We've never been not included in anything that has ever gone on in the school. We feel so much part of this family. We feel so blessed to be here, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for always making sure that we have always been part of this family.
Mr. Perez is a good principal because he does good stuff for students, and he helps almost everyone.
Mr. Perez is just, he's one of those people that's just very friendly. He cares about the kids. And what's nice about having him at Taylor Ray is he grew up in the community, so he knows a lot of our parents and their children, and he went to Terry High School. So he's just a fun, warm, positive person, and he's a great boss, and he's a great role model for the kids. And I love working at Taylor Ray, I always have, and especially with Mr. Perez.
I think he's a nice man, and and he does a lot of kind things to kids.
Hi Ben. Hey, just wanted to say thank you for all of your support to the staff and to our kids here at Taylor Ray. We truly feel like a family and you are always behind us. Thank you so much for all your care and support. We appreciate it. Thanks.
Tell me a little bit about Mr. Perez.
He's nice. He comes to my church. And that's all.
Mr. Perez is a wonderful principal. He is energetic, enthusiastic, supportive, and very knowledgeable. He makes it feel like Taylor Ray is our second home, and I'm really proud to be a part of the Taylor Ray family. Mr. Perez, thank you so much for all you do for us. You're so awesome, and we love you.
Thank you, Mr. Perez.